Yes, hello children. Today I am continuing the ancient civilization lesson. In that already we learned the three civilizations: Egyptian civilization, Mesopotamia civilization, and Chinese civilization. Yes, no? Today we are learning the Greek civilization. Greek also they very much contributed for the ancient world children. Many things they invented. They started. They introduced to the world. So it is one of the most important civilization you can say. Where it started? It started in one peninsula. Greek name, place name only Greek. So it is a peninsula children. Peninsula means you know the meaning. The land which is covered by water in three sides and only one side what land is there means that is called peninsula. You know this. So Greek is a peninsula in Mediterranean Sea children. In the Mediterranean Sea, it is Mediterranean Sea. There it is a Greek is a peninsula. There this Greek civilization started, and the Greek people originally inhabitant people who are there means they are called Indo-European race. That race is called as a Indo-European race. Why they kept the name as a Indo and European means on the basis of that language is similar to their language. What Greek inhabitant people are there, no? Their language is somewhat it is like a Indo and European, so they called the race name as a Indo-European race. The original tribal people are there. Sorry, that one I wrote here down, children. I forgot to write here, so I wrote down. The race name is Ionians and Dorians. Ionians and Dorians. These are the tribal people who lived originally in the Greek civilization. I wrote here. Followed? These are the originally people who lived in Greek civilization. Followed, children? Yes. These are among all the civilization, this Greek civilization is the most advanced, most developed civilization you can say. Why means, see children, democracy is led by them only. Democracy they started 3,000 years ago only. The city-state started. How? First village only independent. All villages having one leader and one city deity they are having. For protection their army are having. Like that way the villages are independent. After village only grown as a city, they become somewhat wider. So they become city. Afterwards they become city states like kingdoms. They started and all the city states are having the independent administration. What government they are ruling, no, that is independent. They are having their own army. They are having their own even goddess also. So they are separate. But culturally they are united. Culturally they are united. How it is, children? I will give the example of India only. See, in India 29 states are there. All the states are having their own government, own policies. They will rule themselves. But again we all are united. Central government is there. So we are all united. Any festival and all means whole India will celebrate that way. Yes, no? Like that way, the city states are, even though they are independent, they are separate, culturally they are united. Whenever there is a celebration of festivals or any games and all means, they used to unite. Whole country used to unite in that. I will give the example of Olympia. See children, Olympic Games, you heard very popular one, no? World famous it is, Olympic Games. It started in the Olympia children. In Greek, Olympia is one of the village name it is, place name it is. There, one god is there, temple is there. To celebrate the festival in that temple, how we are celebrating fair, no? Jatri. Like that in Olympia, they used to celebrate yearly one fair. That time they used to conduct some competitions, some games. Usually in the village also you can see many competitions they will keep. Kusti will be there, bullfighting will be there, cockfighting will be there. Yeah, like running a race of the bulls will be there. Like this, many games they are keeping. No, same thing in the Olympia. They used to keep the many games. Even though it is in Olympia, whole Greek used to participate in that. All the city-states used to participate in that. Like that way, culturally they are united. Followed? See, Olympic Games started there only, children. First, it is in the Olympia place only. Then whole Greek started participating in that. Day by day it gained the popularity. So it became world famous. As it is started in the place Olympia, people kept the name for that games as a Olympic Games. Followed, children? Yes. Okay. Now, city-states started as a 3000 years ago, children. Some of the city-states are there. Important one. I will write about that. You take these points. Okay. Yes. Political history. Villages and all started 3000 years ago, children. Political history started from 2500 years ago. And see, children, democracy only they started. By the people, for the people, and of the people government. Democracy means. That one they started. They overthrew the kingship. Kings were there before 2500 years. When the village and city states were there, not that time kings were there. They overthrew them and they started the democracy government only 2500 years back. Important city-states are Athens and Sparta. These are the two important city-states in the Greek children. Many were there, two are the important one. Especially this Athens. Athens means it is called as a golden period of Athens children. Why means during this is the ideal state, city-state you can say. Ideal means everywhere welfare was there, development was there. They given the encouragement for literature, philosophy, science, art. All the fields were developed in that Athens period when they are ruling at that time. So this period is called as the golden period of Athens. And they started the school children, that is the school of Hells they are called. In that they used to teach the science, art and philosophy. These were taught in that schools. That is school of Hells. Got it? Yes, this is about the Athens. Next one more important city-state is Sparta. See children, once what happened, this Greek was Persian king, his name is Darius. He attacked the Greece. Already I said children, even though they are separate state, culturally they are uniting. That attachment they are having. So when the Persian king attacked the Greece, that time this Athens and Sparta, they both together faced the attack of the Persian king Darius and defeated him. They protected the Greece. But after the victory of that war, again this Sparta and Athens and Sparta, they started fighting in between for the power. Always it happens for the power. So they started fighting. At the end, Athens became the part of Sparta. Athens is included in the Sparta. So only Sparta became the big city-state and it started ruling the Greece. This is about the political history of the Greece. But number of contributions they made for the world children, that one we are learning in the next. Okay? Take this point. Now I will teach the contributions. Yes, many contributions are there children. In that, first one is Olympic Games. That is a great contribution by the Greek. Whole world is competing in that. You know this. Yes, their temple I said no. That is Zeus temple it is. For the fair of this temple, every year they used to conduct the games. That one afterwards it became as a Olympic Games. Alright children. Marathon is also marathon race, children. Marathon is also one of the place in Greek. When the war, this Persian king was he attacked Greece, no, that time they defeated the Persian king. They got the victory. That marathon people wanted to give this message to their king. So they runningly they went to the far places to reach the king. But as soon as they reached the king, they given the message and they died there only. So as they came by running and they died for the country, king kept the one race name as a marathon race. Till today it is there. Yes, no? That also one of the contribution of the Greek, you can say. Next one is Socrates. He is a philosopher, children. Philosophy started writing. That also one of the contribution. Then Aristotle. He is a master, guru. Then Alexander. He is a student, disciple. This master and disciple relation, guru and student relation is there now. That is, they are so much obedient to student and so much dedicated guru, master was there. So the tradition of master and disciple is the best example in the world. This Aristotle and Alexander's example. Alright, children, that also contribution you can say. Next one, Plato. He started the education institution. Institution it is. That institution name is academy. See, institution name they kept as a academy. Education institution they started like school, colleges, learning center it is. That one. Then Homer. Homer is a blind poet, children. Blind he was. Even though he wrote the epic he wrote. Epic he wrote. That epic names are Iliad and Odyssey. Iliad and Odyssey. This epic is written by the blind poet Homer. Followed. Then two historians were from the Greek. How to write the history? Father of history. Do you remember first lesson? Who it is? Herodotus. Herodotus is called as the father of history and he is from the Greek civilization. That Herodotus only taught to the world how to write the history, how to present the past events. That is told by the Herodotus only. So he is called as the father of history. Follow, children. So Herodotus and one more historian, his name is Thucydides. His name is Thucydides. These two are the two great historians from the Greek civilization. They only told the world how to write the history. That is also contribution of the children. Yes, take this contribution. Still more are there. I will write. Okay. Yes. Temple of Athena. It is in Athens only, children. Athena is a goddess name. This temple is so beautiful. It is the best example for the architecture of the Greek civilization. So, what architecture they started now? It is an example for that. Then Myron is a sculptor. Started making the statues from the stone, children. Sculptor they are called. So, he is the best famous sculptor from the Greek civilization. His name is Myron. Then Polygnotus. He is a great painter. Polygnotus, his name is a painter. Then mathematics also started, children. Pythagoras. Till today, children are learning Pythagoras theorem. You might have heard, children. 9th and 10th students they are learning in the mathematics. Pythagoras theorem. See, long back they started this Greek people. They are the great mathematician. His name only Pythagoras. In the name only theorem is there. Okay. Then father of medicine. Medicine also started, children. Medicine they started from the herbs. So father of medicine is Hippocrates. He is also from the Greek. See, father of history is also from the Greek. Father of medicine also from the Greek. You can say no. Greek is the great civilization. Lot of things they contributed to the world. Architecture they started, sculpture they started, painting they started, mathematician, medicine. So many epics they wrote, many things they did, children. So their contribution is lot for the world. This is all about the Greek civilization. Then one more thing I said, children, about the Alexander and Aristotle. I said no. This Alexander is a great king from the Greek, children. Little I will tell about him. Alexander is named. Yes, he is a Macedonia king, children. Macedonia is one more place in the Greek. This Macedonia king, see, democracy they started, but this Alexander, he overthrew that one. He demonstrated that democracy. Again, he started the kingship, and when he became the king of that time, his age is 20 years only, children. And he is having the dream to conquer the whole world. So he attacked the Persia, Egypt, Babylonia. Like this, many places he attacked and he taken under his control. He came to India also, children. He fought with the Gupta. That time, Gupta dynasty empire was there in India. In the north, Gupta dynasty was ruling. So he attacked the Chandragupta. You know, heard about Chandragupta? He attacked, Alexander attacked Chandragupta. But Chandragupta is also very brave and powerful king. He defeated the Alexander. So both of them came into agreement. Both of them exchanged the places. Chandragupta gifted him elephant. All this story are in the next history lesson. You are going to learn that one. Like this way, Alexander came up to India also. Like this way, he started just soon after becoming the king. He demolished the democracy and started conquering the places one by one. He is having the dream to rule the whole world. But children, after defeating by the Chandragupta and taken the gift from him, and he while going back to his country, only he died. He did not reach his Greece and Macedonia only. He came from Macedonia after defeating the Persian, Egypt and all. But when he attacked Indian King Chandragupta, while going back to the Macedonia only, his health was upset. So because of ill health, he died at the age of 32 years only, children. At the age of 32 years only, he died. This is all about the Alexander, very famous king from the Greek. Followed, he is having connection with the Chandragupta also. So Alexander, Chandragupta gifted him elephant, and Alexander married her daughter with the Chandragupta only. Like this story is there. So I told about him. Okay. Well, this is all about the Greek civilization, children. Take the homework. Yes. 4 questions I wrote, children. Who is father of medicine? Who is father of history? No. Now you write who is father of medicine. How did Olympic Games started? Temple fair, temple name, how it started, all that one you have to write. Then name the renowned mathematician from the Greek. Followed. Next, write 5 contributions from the Greek civilization. Nearly 10 or 11 I said, children. Among that, 5 you have to write as a contributions of the Greek civilization. Okay? Yes. Thank you, children.